Steam Deck. I got Wonderlands Redux working. What? Okay, let's get into it. What is up, guys? Welcome back. So, I finally did it. I decided, you know what? I'm going to go out and, well, not go out, but actually order myself a Steam Deck. And I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the fan is running on it. That's not the actual Steam Deck itself. That is actually the dock I got for it. So it's docked up. The fans are running on the back of it, blowing at the system. It kind of keeps it quite cool. That's also docked to the TV, so my TV is actually the monitor for it. So now this kind of gave me a little bit of, like, I can tiptoe myself into PC gaming, and I really wanted to do that for a very long time because I really love the Borderlands series. Obviously, you guys can see that here, but this ain't nothing. This is my Wonderlands room, my Bunkers and Badasses room. The Borderlands collection is the room over, and it's just packed full of Borderlands merchandise and stuff like that, and Wonderland stuff in there. I really wanted to start PC gaming because I like to mod games. I do. I think it's fun, it's creative, and I think it's just fun to go back to games and do things different. And we saw a huge mod for Borderlands 3, which was Borderlands 3 Redux. And that had many iterations, and I really loved that. So that kind of pushed me in the way of getting the Steam Deck, because I knew right then and there, although it runs on Linux, I can learn it, and I got Borderlands 3 Redux, finally playing on that. And within the first week, maybe the first 4 days of me having the Steam Deck, I had Redux running on the Steam Deck. I was very happy. Today, which is April 15th, we got the new Wonderlands Redux. So it finally released, and I got that running, no problem. First thing, just follow the instructions, and was running perfectly fine. I am really enjoying it. I think it's very cool. I'm seeing a lot of things that they did different. Like, I think the chaos levels in this are capped out at 10. So there's a lot of things you just gotta, like, learn. But they also have the notes and everything. If you go to download Redux, you can read on Nexus Mods what comes with it and how it changes the game. So I'm dumb. I just downloaded it and it was just like, what the hell? But I do like this. I like the fact that they brought out a Redux for Wonderlands. I wanted to make a video earlier in the week because it's been a couple weeks since I've actually uploaded, and mainly the reason why is because when I got the Steam Deck, I had to learn not only playing on a PC, even though it's a consoleized version. I don't want to really say that, but it's more accessible for people that are jumping into PC gaming. So the first interface you see is like a console kind of, but you can switch it to desktop mode, which I've been spending most of my time with the Steam Deck in. I've been just going in files and trying to change things and add things, and there's different things with the like your save files and stuff, like different spots than it is on Windows. So I've just been learning the system itself and doing things like downloading characters and stuff, because I want to play Wonderlands and Borderlands and stuff the way I have been on PlayStation, and they're already completed. They've been modded on PlayStation. I wanted to play that on the go, and it kind of was a Switch killer for me. I ended up selling my Nintendo Switch OLED today because I can play all of those games that I do play, which is Borderlands 1, Borderlands, the pre-sequel, Borderlands 2, New Tales. They were all on the Switch. But now I can finally play Wonderlands. I can finally play Borderlands 3. And I did cover a couple videos on, you know, Nintendo putting a rating out for Borderlands 3. And I do think that is coming, but I do think that is on the next Nintendo Switch, which is kind of been leaked or whatever. I think that is for that. So I wouldn't say wait for Borderlands 3 on the Nintendo Switch we have now. We know that a new one's coming, so that is most likely being put onto that. then you could possibly see Wonderlands also going there too, because that at that point, if it runs Borderlands 3, then it should run Wonderlands, because they're like the same game, just different stories and places and stuff. Same graphics and shit, so they should be able to run perfectly fine. Now, with the next Borderlands that comes out, we'll have to see if it can run that, because I feel like the next Borderlands is going to be way bigger. They also did mention that they did really well with Wonderlands, so they are still going to be working on more games for Wonderlands, so that is very cool. I'm really excited for that, because I love Wonderlands. Not a lot of people... Well, a lot of people love Wonderlands. It's just, people just hated the DLC because of how they did that. And I understand, because the DLC in all the Borderlands games made a big part of those games. They expanded the games a lot. And this one, I was hoping for that same treatment. Of course, we didn't get that, but I do love Wonderlands as a core game. It's a very cool game, and I'm glad that I can now play it on the go with the Steam Deck. I feel like if you are a gamer like me, right, that plays certain games, and those games are something that you kind of stick to, but you have a lot of the titles that are on higher end systems like a PlayStation 4 or 5 or an Xbox One or Xbox Series X, right? I feel like the handheld for you would be a Steam Deck or another PC-related deck system, because there's not just the Steam Deck out there. I just feel like the Steam Deck is more accessible with it being the cheapest route. Now, I did go for the 512 gigabyte, which is the higher end. I think it ended up being around $700. I did get an exclusive case, which I think has a better and lining on the inside, and the symbol has a blue dot on it. I mean, it's okay. I got a J-Sox, and what this is, right, is there's a grip around it, and this actually goes like around the triggers, and then you pop it down, and it seals like your analogs in here so that they won't move or anything in your bag. I think that this is a really good case by itself. A lot of people go for Kill Switch, but a lot of people have actually been buying this instead because it's somehow better than the Kill Switch. I think that if you're a gamer like me, you should definitely go for a system like this, because this is now my PC. Like, the way I have it set up, I have it to my TV. My PS5 is on one end, and my Steam Deck is on the other. That Steam Deck goes with me everywhere, except for work. I don't want to take it to work, because I just don't want it to get damaged in any sort of way. I love that fucking Steam Deck. I love it to death. And I think it's one of the better purchases I've made in a long time. Like, a very long time. And I was kind of glad that I got the PS5 already, because if I would have bought the Steam Deck a while ago, I would have probably not gotten my PS5. Because you could do so much with that Steam Deck. Now, I do like the PS5. I love it. It's a great home console, and I think that, you know, you get your exclusives on there and stuff. But the thing is now a lot of these games, like the exclusive stuff, is now coming to PC, and not all of them can run on the Steam Deck that well, but they can still somewhat run on the Steam Deck. And a lot of times when you're on the Steam Deck and you see games that say uncompatible, you can download it, and really the only thing that's uncompatible about a game is like, oh, the words on the screen are too small to see. Like, a lot of people can ignore that, especially if you're playing games that I've beaten so many times, like Wonderlands and Borderlands 3. Oh my god, I can't even tell you how many times I beat those games. So I don't even need to read the things. I know what I'm doing already. I just like the fact that I can literally play my games on the PlayStation 5 here at home, or if I want to do a modded, you know, way, or if I want to play Redux, I can just plug in my Steam Deck. The HDMI is run to the TV. That is now my desktop, and I can play right then and there. I can play Wonderlands in either one, and when I'm ready to go somewhere, I can still not have to leave Wonderlands or Borderlands 3 behind. I have it right there in handheld mode. This is like one of the best things I bought. But I'm really excited because I can finally play Redux. Tell me in the comments down below if you guys were interested in the Steam Deck or a handheld PC of any sort. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. If you guys have one, How have you been playing them and doing stuff? That's about it, guys. I just wanted to cover the fact that I did get a Steam Deck. I am playing Redux without having to go to my friend's house to play it. I can just play it and do it. I've had this downloaded, which was the Wonderlands Redux. I've had this downloaded maybe an hour ago, maybe 2 hours ago. And I had it downloaded before my friend was, because he was actually trying to help me get Borderlands 3 Redux running on the Steam Deck, and he couldn't help. I actually had to teach myself how to do it, because he runs off of Windows, so it's kind of hard for him with Linux. But I ended up teaching myself. I like that. I like that I'm learning things with this, because I know that if I actually get a at-home PC, I think I'll be okay. I really think I'll be okay just learning this stuff. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for stopping by, checking in on me. I'll be 30 tomorrow, guys. I'm going to be old. I'm going to be so old. I feel old now, like 30. I'll be 30. Alright, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye.